On to number 32. If D, the measure of arc DH equals 11x plus 7, and the measure of arc GH equals 5x plus 9, okay, let's just label those. Got 11x plus 7 and 5x plus 9. Okay, and the measure of angle G, I can't read it, GEF, I think? Yeah, this one in here, is 10x plus 22. Then we're supposed to find the measure of arc DH. Okay, so first of all, I want you to know the relationship here. So let's just say DH is arc M and arc GH is arc N. And that angle that we're trying to find inside there, let's just call it A. The relationship is that if I average the two arcs on the outside, they equal that angle on the inside. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to average the outside two, so 5x plus 9, and the 11x plus 7, and those divided by, okay, so that's the average, and that should be equal to 10x minus 22. So I'm going to multiply, combine like terms here on top, and I'm going to get 16x plus 16, and that should still equal 10x minus 22, and then if I divide both terms by 2, I get 8x plus 8. I'm going to take 8x to this side. I'm going to get 2x minus 22 equals 8. And then add 22. Solve here and get x equals 15. But that's not what it was asking. It was asking for arc DH. So I need to plug x in over here. Plug in 15 because that's what we were asked to find. So arc DH is equal to 11 times 15 plus 7. 11 times 15 is 165. Plus 7 equals 172 degrees. And we're done. Yay! Cool. Alright, so then on number 3, 33. Let's look here. I'm seeing that the measure of MOP, M-O-P, arc, M-O-P, so that's an arc. It goes around the circle. That's 11x minus 38. And then the angle in there, LMP, in that little corner is 3x plus 41. Okay, so the relationship of these two things, let's say we have a circle and a tangent line. And then we have a secant coming off of that. The angle here is going to be, let's just say it's x, okay? It's going to be equal to, let's look at this arc here. It's going to be equal to half of that arc. And the way I remember that is like the angles around the red circle, like around the outside, the measure of those arcs is 360. And then the measure of the angles along a straight line are 180. So those have to be half. So the angles along the line are going to be half of the arcs. So that's how I got that. So the angle along the line is 3x plus 41. And then it's just going to be equal to half the arc length. So half of 11x minus 38. And I'm going to, since those aren't divisible by 2, I'm just going to, 11 isn't. I'm going to just take the 2 to the other side. I'm going to get 6x plus 82 equals 11. Oh my word, I can't talk. 11x minus 38. There we go. Huzzah. Okay. Let's take the 6x over to the right. Let's get that 38 to the left. I'm thinking 120 equals 5x. Let's divide by 5, and x is 24. Rocking and rolling. Now, it asked us to find the measure of angle NMP. I'm seeing that angle NMP is supplementary with angle LMP. That means if I take LMP away from 180, my 3x plus 41, let's take that away, then that's what I should get left over, that angle NMP, what we're looking for. And I have to put that expression in brackets there because I need to remember that I'm subtracting the first and the second term both. So 180, we have minus whatever 3 times 24 is, which is 72. But then remember, if I distribute that negative into both, that means I have to also subtract the 41. So 180 minus 72 is 108. And then let's take away the 41 and we get 67 degrees. Huzzah! Okay, and then 34. If the measure of arc RU is equal to 16x minus 13, and arc SU is 11x minus 24. Okay. Angle STU is 3x plus 1. The relationship between those three angles is, let's just say the outside angle is, we have to take the outside minus the inside angle and then divide that by 2, and that's going to be equal to the angle out on the outside of the circle. So, sorry, let me say that one more time. The far arc minus the near arc divided by 2 equals that angle there. Maybe that's easier to think of it that way. So I'm subtracting my 11x, I get 5x. Again, distribute that negative sign, so it's negative 13 plus 24, which is 11. Divide that by 2. Those aren't divisible by 2, so I'm multiplying 2 to the other side. I get 6x plus 1 equals 5x plus 11. And then I'm going to take my 5x to the left, my 2 to the right. Get x equals 11. I mean, what? 9. Okay, and then it asks for arc SU. I have to plug 9 in for x. 9 times 11 is 99. Minus 24 is 75. So that's my answer. The measure of arc SU is 75. Yay!